This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. On this Thursday, welcome back to 3 News Daily. I'm Stephanie Haney. Thank you for being with us for what matters most to you here in Northeast Ohio. Now, today we have an update for you on a story that we've been following all week long. People who live in an East Cleveland apartment complex are still frustrated. This is after a fire forced them out of their homes. Well, now, Case Western Reserve University has stepped up to help these people. Neil Fisher reports.
The future is unclear for residents who live in East Cleveland's Terrace Tower Apartments.
I got a home and can't go to it. I'm homeless, but I'm not homeless.
3 days after an electrical fire caused more than 100 residents to move out of their rooms, a security guard watches over the homes residents like Nikki Thomas and Mia Weekly pay for.
They tell us we can't go back in our apartment because of the fumes. We're going to go in your apartment for you. Make it make sense. We can't go, but you can.
I'm hurt. I'm sad that I have to leave my cat and my personal belongings.
The American Red Cross assisting the families. On Monday and Tuesday, more than 50 apartment residents stayed at the Salvation Army. Those residents, including Weekly and Thomas, call Case Western's campus their temporary home. 3 News reached out to the Terrace Tower Apartments for comment, but did not hear back. Residents tell us they haven't heard from management either. Meanwhile, East Cleveland City Council President Juanita Gowdy concerned about the future for these residents.
I don't think it's going to be this month. I really don't. Don't nobody work that fast.
So, for residents like Mia Weekly, the pain of uncertainty continues.
And it's hard. It's hard for me. I cry, but I ain't got no more cry left.
Now, we don't know exactly how long these people can stay on Case Western's campus, but we are hearing that they likely won't be able to get back into their apartments for 3 to 4 more weeks. Now, in Akron, the city is giving away free Ring doorbell cameras to the first 460 people who apply. Officials say they hope this will combat crime. Now, you have to live in one of the zip codes that you'll see here on your screen. These areas were picked based on the 2022 hotspot crime map from the Akron Police Department. There are a few requirements, like 1 camera per household, and you have to be willing to turn over video footage to police if needed for an investigation. Now, if you're okay with that and interested, we have a link to the application on WKYC.com. Now, Norfolk Southern is now asking a federal court in Akron to spread out the cost of, quote, making things right in East Palestine after the toxic train derailment that happened back in February. The railroad wants the owners of the rail cars that were carrying the chemicals involved, along with chemical shippers, to take responsibility for their role in the derailment and the cost of the cleanup. Last Friday, Norfolk Southern filed a third-party complaint as part of an ongoing lawsuit brought by the state of Ohio against the company. Okay, now let's take a look at Ohio's new 2024-2025 budget. Governor DeWine signed the $86 billion budget into law earlier this week, and there are some tax changes. Ohioans earning less than $26,000 per year still won't pay state income tax. And now those earning between $26,000 and $100,000 will pay 2.75%. That will be lower for a lot of people. Everyone above that will pay 3.5%. This gets rid of Ohio's previous top income tax rate of 3.99%. Now, beyond taxes, Ohio will increase its oversight of nursing homes using money as an incentive to do good work. There will be harsher punishments for those who fail to care for their residents, and those who exceed care expectations will be eligible for more funding. Ohio will also build a website with detailed information on every nursing home in the state so people can compare their options. Now, not everyone is happy with this budget. Opponents argue it disproportionately benefits the wealthy. Now, speaking of money and wealthy, we've got a lottery update for you today. There was no Powerball jackpot winner last night, and that means that the prize is climbing. The new jackpot total is $590 million. That translates to $304.8 million for the cash option. And how's this for good news? One Ohio ticket won $1 million by matching all 5 numbers, just mentioning the Powerball. That ticket was sold at a Circle K in Columbus. So the next drawing is now Saturday night. And now that brings us to our question of the day. The odds of winning the Powerball jackpot are 1 in 292.2 million. So we want to know, have you ever won a prize while playing the Powerball? If so, how much did you win? Post your comment to the WKYC Facebook page. We'll talk about it during 3 News at 4 and 5. And I will say I was lucky enough. I won $200 last year in my Powerball experiment, and so it ended up paying off for me, but I know it doesn't necessarily pay to play for a lot of people. Curious to see what your answers are. All right, thanks for being with us for today's edition of 3 News Daily. We will catch you back here tomorrow with more top stories from Northeast Ohio. Have a great day, everybody.